Good afternoon, family. Welcome back to the channel. I know it's been a long time since I've made a video, but I've been super busy with work. We have been getting a lot of rain and just a lot of landscaping jobs, so I've not been able to sit down and make a video. But so I got a few hours here, and I'm gonna do some maintenance. So I thought maybe I'll pull the camera out and do some recording. So what we have planned today, guys, is we're gonna change oil on the Scag right behind me. Then I think that's all we got, is it? Oh yeah, then I'm going to give you some update what I like about it and what I don't like about it. But before we get to that, guys, I was doing some trimming along railroad tracks, and so they got gravel. As you can see right there, it got me. So guys, wear your safety glasses when you're using string trimmers. All right. So here's the beast. There's the Scag. As you can see, it's nice and dirty. Guys, this thing, I think I've washed it once since I've got it, and I've already done one oil change on this thing. So it doesn't look pretty, guys. It's a working machine. It's very nice and dirty. Got grass all over in there, but so what I need to do here is I need to remove the John Deere out, and as you can see, I got my watermelon. So I'm going to move that John Deere out. As you can see, guys, I don't have a lot of space to store my equipment. It would be nice to have like a little shop. So this is my garage, and there's the other John Deere right there. So yeah, so you can't really fit a car in here or anything else. And this is not all my lawnmowers. I do have some in my trailer, but this is what I just brought home to do some maintenance on. So yeah, so there you have it. So let me move these lawnmowers out, and we'll create some space to work with, and we'll get right into the oil change, and I will show you exactly how to do that. I think this Scag is probably one of the easiest lawnmower to change oil on. So let me move the John Deere out and make some space, and we'll get right into it, and I'll show you exactly how to do that. So as you have seen, I got the John Deere moved out. As you can see, it's right there. So the next thing is I'm going to start this lawnmower right here, the Scag. Get the engine warmed up and just get the oil nice and warm before we drain it, okay? So I'm going to start it, let it run for a few minutes, and I'll show you exactly what to do next. Alright guys, so as you have seen, they let the lawnmower run for about 10 minutes, which is probably too long. Now the oil is gonna be a little too hot, but that's okay. But it will make the job a lot easier. The oil will flow really nice. And as you saw, I could not get my blower started. But I did, and I did blow all the grass off and clean the deck. So it's somewhat clean. So let me turn the camera around, and I can show you exactly how to change oil on this. All right, so here we go. Okay, I don't know how well you can see, but as you can see, the oil filter is right there. It's very easy to get to. Then the drain plug is right there, that little orange guy. So what you do is you will push this thing down, then it will come out right here, then the oil will just drain, okay? So let me try to do this with one hand as I'm trying to record. Alright, so there you have it. So guys, Scag made this really easy to change oil. All you have to do is just open this drainage cap right here, and let me do that here. You can, maybe I can't with one hand, can I? Yeah, so I can turn that just with one hand. So I'm going to remove this oil drainage cap, and we'll let the oil drain. So here we go. It's super easy, guys. Like, I've never had a lawnmower that is so easy to change oil on. So you can see I'm doing it one hand. There you have it, guys. It's pretty dirty. It's a little overdue, but always have paper towels to clean your hands as you do this. So that's all there is to it. So we'll let this drain. After it's done, then we will close it up and we'll remove the goodness, I can't think the name of it, the oil filter. There we go. Meanwhile this is happening, let me show you some grease fitting on this lawnmower, because we are going to go ahead and grease it. So this lawnmower does have a lot of grease fittings on it. So let me show you around where they're all located, so you know where they are and you can service them yourself and save money instead of taking this to the dealer. So here we go. Alright guys, so let me show you all the grease fitting on here. So there is one right here, number 2 right there, and number 3 down there. I'm going to go to the other side. So here's another one, 4. Then there's another one down there, number 5. And all these spindles do have grease fitting on them. And the way to tell what they are is where you see the dent right here. It dents downward. That's how you can tell where to put the grease gun on. So it's really hard actually to put grease on these spindles compared to my John Deere C-Track. So that's how the grease fittings basically, and obviously on the casters. Let's see, I know there's some grease fittings in here, and since I grease them every day. Oh, that one you can't see it. But there's grease fittings down there, so I do grease these also. Alright guys, so it looks like the oil is finished draining, so we're gonna put the oil drainage cap back on. And the other thing that I forgot to mention, guys, is when you do this process, make sure that you open the oil cap so that allows air for the oil to flow nicer. So we'll shove this back through like how it was. Just like that, guys. It's not, you're almost done already with the process. So the next thing we gotta do is just remove the oil filter. And to do that, I have this nice little tool that I use. But the thing you want to think about when you change oil on this lawnmower, you got all this cover under here. So when you remove the oil filter, you're gonna get oil all over here. And if you don't clean that up, and when the exhaust is going, it gets very smelly. So what I like to do is take some paper towel and put them under there to soak all the oil from getting all under the muffler. And obviously, guys, make sure the muffler is cold when you do this. So just like this, I can go ahead and remove the filter. Just like that, and we already got oil spilling back there that was in the oil filter. There's really no cleaner way to do this process that I know of. Just make sure you have a lot of paper towels to clean out the mess. What I like to do is spray some brake cleaner back there, make sure everything is all cleaned up. Alright guys, so I got the filter removed and I cleaned under there. So if you have watched my other videos, I think I did a video on my John Deere X720, and I think the video did very well. I think I got like close to 300 views on it, and I've been using these frame filters on all my John Deere lawnmowers. So the first oil change I did, I went to the dealer and I bought the original Scag filter, and that filter I believe was $20, $15 or $20. So what I did, I took the filter to my local fleet farm, and they cross-referenced the number, and guys, it's the same filter, and for $8. So I bought about 10 of them because I go through so many of them. So this is what I'll be using on this Scag. Instead of spending $15 to $20, $8 will get you at the same place. So, and look, it's orange. Orange lawnmower, orange filter, I think they go well together. So the part number for this, if you guys are interested, I guess, it's right here, is PH8170. Maybe I can hold it closer to you. That's the part number. Guys, so what I like to do is write the hours on here when I change them. So what I'll do, I will look at the hour meter, so I know when is the next oil change. So I will write that on here, okay? So I got the hours here and the date that I changed the oil. So we'll let that dry a little bit. Meanwhile, as drawing, what I like to do, guys, is I like to put little oil around the ring here, so like next time you change it, it doesn't stick onto the engine. You always want to use nice fresh oil. Don't want to put dirty oil back on it. Then I will put just a little bit inside here. Just a little bit. And we'll put it right back on. Just like that, then we'll take this tool and we'll make it just a little snug. You don't want to go too tight, guys. But just like that, guys, you don't want it too tight, just snug, and that's it. Now the next thing we're gonna do is put oil back in, and we know we'll put 2.2 quarts in there. So I'm put the first 2 quarts, let it run for a while. Then we'll check it, and we'll add some. Okay. It looks nice and clean, so we'll put our 2 quarts in here. So the oil I use is 10W30, guys. Depending on your region, check the manual and see what they recommend to run. But here in Wisconsin, we normally run the 10W30, and that's what the manual recommends with our climate, okay? So in order to put oil in here, you're gonna have to probably open this thing a little bit so you can get access. So to do that, there's a lever right here. Just like that. Then you have a nice access right here to pour your oil. Remove the cap, we'll put this on there. Make sure it's clean. Then we'll put oil in. Sorry if there's a lot of background. I live in town and there's always traffic driving through, so I apologize. There's excessive car noise. So as that is draining, guys, if you're in lawn care, guys, you look for ways to save money when it comes to your business, but like you don't want cheap out. But guys, if you were to go to the dealer and buy 1 quart of oil for this thing, it's pretty pricey. So what I do, guys, I wait until like Menards or Freeze Farm has their sale. And you can get these really cheap, like for $1.50, I believe, for one of these. So what I normally do is I go there when they have that deal. Now I will buy like 20 to 30 of these because I'm gonna use them. So that's what I do. Same thing with these filters. Normally they have a sale at least every month, I believe, and that's how you restock. Otherwise, guys, if you're gonna buy things from the dealer, it's gonna eat a lot of your profit, and makes it very hard to, you know, make good profit during lawn care. And also, guys, you gotta be willing to learn to do your own maintenance, because the whole point you got in business is to try to do better and make money for your family. And you don't want to give out to the dealer. That's all I'm saying. So the key takeaway, guys, if you in lawn care or think about getting into lawn care, learn to do your own maintenance, at least the basic things like changing oil, spark plug, and just basic tune-up, all right? So it looks like this is done. So we'll remove that and take this out. And we'll put the cap on. There we go. So I will start the engine, let it run for a few minutes, then we'll check the oil. Meanwhile, the engine is running, guys. I'm gonna just walk around and make sure there's no leaks or anything like that. So let me get the engine started. Alright guys, so I did let the engine run for a little while. So the next thing to do, I think, is so we're gonna check the fluid. Make sure if we need to add any more. I know we will have to add some more oil since the manual does say it takes 2.2 quarts. So the engine has run for a little while, so I will check the level of that and we will add accordingly. Guys, here in Wisconsin, it's watermelon season, guys, and we have the best watermelon. But as you can see, obviously I love watermelon. I don't want to hear that in the comments, by the way. Very yummy. Alright, let's check the level. Alright. So it looks like we are going to have to add a little bit more. Just need 0.2 a quart. See what that brings us to. That looks pretty good, so we'll leave that at that. Alright guys, so that's how you do a oil change on a Scag. This is a 2019 model. So this is the big block Vanguard engine. This will just click. Alright, so as you have seen, that's how you change oil change on a 2019 Scag Cheetah. This is the big block. Alright, let me show you so you know exactly what I'm talking about. So this is the engine I have on this lawnmower. Is the Vanguard EFI 37 horsepower, guys. This thing is a powerhouse. I've never had anything like it. Guys, I've been really enjoying this lawnmower. It's been really nice to ride. I have never had something this powerful, guys. I think my John Deere is a Kawasaki, and I think that's a 25 horsepower. But this thing right here, this is a different level of lawnmower, guys. This is a beast. You know, I used not to mow. You know, like sometimes it's too wet outside, so you can't start mowing too early. You gotta wait for the grass to dry. With this lawnmower, you don't have to do that. I can get up and I can be on the lawn at 7 a.m. cutting grass, and this thing just does amazing job. And so I don't really have much to say about it. The only thing is, if you are using this residential and it's a small space, the only complaint I will say is you really need to change your direction of mowing each time you are at the property. The one thing I've noticed with this thing is this thing I believe is 1,500 pounds, guys. That's really heavy for a lawnmower. It's built like a tank, so you gotta be mindful of that. And because if you keep mowing the same direction always and never changing, you will get ruts on the yard, and you do not want to do that at somebody's house. That can, in the long run, cost you a lot of money because you would have to go back and fix that yard. The other thing I've been having problem with this lawnmower is sometime if I run it for like an hour or two and shut it off, it doesn't want to start right away. You gotta at least wait like 10 minutes, and it's really annoying. So I think I need to dig into that and figure out what is going on with it, because you know, like sometimes if a customer walks up to you and wants to talk to you and you shut it off, and there you are sitting and you cannot start your lawnmower, it's really embarrassing. So that's the only problem I've had with this lawnmower. Otherwise, it's been just a really nice tool of equipment to have. Oh yeah, the other thing is, let me turn this camera around so I can show you. So here is the, I guess, not a problem, but like the one thing that I've had a hard time to get used to is right here is they have the parking brake right there. And if we walk over here to my John Deere, the parking brake is right there. It's really nice and easy. You just tap off and you're ready to go. I think if Scag did that on this, I think that's better than putting it over there, because you have to remove your hands from the steering, I don't know what you call that, to put the parking brake on. Also, the other thing that I don't really like about this lawnmower, guys, is when you're changing blades, you can't get a socket. I normally use like the power, let me show you. So this is what it's an impact driver. I use a DeWalt impact driver. So like to take the blades off, you can't put this on here, like it doesn't fit. You can't go from the top. So what you have to do, sorry I'm moving so much, but so I have this extender right here. So I put this on here, then I will raise the front of the mower up, then I will go from underneath and use that from underneath to take the blade off. I think it's kind of inconvenient, but I believe the new model, they did cut it like right here, and so you have access to that. that's really the only problem I've had with this. Not had, but like, it's something that I don't like. And the other thing that I don't like right here is they have this spring just sitting on the top of the lawnmower deck. And so like with you mowing and everything is moving, it's always scraping the pinch right there. So that's another thing I don't like. And oh yeah, guess this is the last thing, guys, that I really don't like. When it comes to greasing this lawnmower, it's really difficult because the grease fittings are way back there than underneath. Let me see if I can show it to you if I bring this. I'm not gonna be able to show it to you, but guys, the grease fittings is way down there somewhere. Way back here in there. So like, you gotta fit your hand somehow back there to pump grease to the bearings. And it's not a lot of fun, especially the one down here. It's really hard to get the grease gun on there. So guys, I guess that's the only pros and cons I have with this lawnmower, guys. I bought this lawnmower with 140. Wait, I bought this lawnmower with 140 hours, and currently, let me turn this camera. I bought this lawnmower with 140 hours, and right now we're sitting at 350. So yeah, guys, I bought this lawnmower, I believe 2 months ago, but don't quote me on that. I think I have to go back to the first video I made. That's when I first bought this lawnmower. But anyways, I bought it with 140 hours on it, and right now it's at 350. So if that tells you anything, guys, this thing runs a lot. It works every day. I think my John Deere back there, I put about, I would say 20 hours a week on that lawnmower, and the rest is on the Scag, guys. I just enjoy using my Scag lawnmower. Like that seat suspension, guys, is amazing. But anyways, let me put you on the time lapse and we'll do the greasing, and we'll end the video right there. Alright guys, so that's all we got for today. It's super hot in this garage, but guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you so much for hanging out with me. But so I have a favor to ask you guys. I need some motivational. My goal with my YouTube, guys, is to hopefully share some information for those who may be interested in lawn care. But so what I need to motivate me to make more videos, guys, is I need new subscribers. All right, so if 5 of you can invite 5 friends by the next video, I would really appreciate that, guys. So but anyways, guys, thank you very much. And as always, guys, I'm not a professional mechanic, so if you do anything that I just showed you in this video, please do it at your own risk. Read your manual and call your local dealer if you have any question. And if you have any questions, put in the comments and I'll do my best to answer them to the best of my knowledge, okay? But anyways, that's all we got for today, and I will see you in the next one.